I know we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Graham, where we do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. They're throwbacks, but
okay.
I think you'll be in the clear. This is from that Nebworth concert in front of 125,000 people.
We were talking about this the other day. This is 1997. If you think of all the technology that was available then for bands to do gigs that size, like U2 had done the Zoo TV tour and all that. We've got a little fucking shitty piece of cloth as a backdrop, which just says Oasis on it, and we thought that'd be enough. I do look back on it fondly, and funnily enough, when we did the Oasis documentary a few years ago, there's a still of the crowd and we're playing, and there's 125,000 people, and the best thing about the photograph is not one single person has got a telephone. So everyone's in the moment with the band. You know, the 250,000 people came to that weekend and there was one arrest. In this day and age, there would be extreme violence and extreme selfie taking and extreme streaming, you know what I mean? So they are good memory of a different time. Fire.
Yep, fire.
Fucking hell. All right, now it's getting fucking dirty, innit?
Yeah.
It's getting dark now. So you eat these for a living?
Yep, that's what I do for a living. That's my job.
Is that where the hair went?
No, the hair left before the wings, believe it or not.
All right, okay.
Maybe if it's coming back a little bit, yeah.
Oh.
I've heard you say that you're fascinated by Kanye West, and you guys are obviously very different in a lot of ways, but you do have this unique distinction of being two guys who've been clickbaited to the point of not knowing what's fact or what's fiction. What interests you about him, and particularly the interviews that he does?
Well, I hadn't heard his music. The first thing I was aware of was his interviews. I just don't give a fuck. He was doing this interview once, and I was like, well, I might have to steal some of this. He didn't give a fuck. And then I checked out his music, and I really like his music. Black Skinhead was like revolutionary, I suppose.
Didn't you want him to hop on a High Flying Bird song?
No, we were writing this tune for an album, and we were pretending we were going to write it for Kanye. And then it came out, and I was like, fuck him. Fuck him making me $700 million next year. I'll put it out. Make $7 grand. Right, go on, I'm gonna go for it. Fucking hell.
All right.
Shit. This is Aki.
Akamiso.
This is the Ghost Reaper. Come on, man. Fucking hell. It's two of the worst things ever. The Ghost and the Grim Reaper in one condiment.
Straight to the face.
Fucking hell. Mm-hmm. Mate, this is fucked up.
You're telling me.
We're getting a fucking suntan. Just by eating it.
So I've heard you talk about the ownership that some of your fans can have over the art that you create.
Crazy. No need for it.
What's the difference between a song that Noel Gallagher wants to make and a song that Noel Gallagher's fans want him to make?
I mean, I guess they'd want me to make music that sounded like Oasis. Fans, they don't know what they fucking want. Nobody wanted Jimi Hendrix before he came along. Nobody wanted Oasis before we came along. Nobody wanted the Sex Pistols. They don't know what they want until you give it to them. But you know, I don't wake up in the morning or go to bed at night worrying about what fans want. You know, if I worried about that, I wouldn't have left Oasis in the first place. I'd still be there picking up the checks, traveling separately from the rest of the band and turning up, dialing it in. Like most fucking rock bands who've been going 30 years. They don't get on, but they haven't got the balls to leave and do their own thing. I don't care what fans want, fuck them. Not